Hi guys, it's all about changes in state, and in this lesson we are gonna learn about melting and freezing, boiling and condensation, sublimation, and that's it. Well, those are the changes in the state, and before we move on, make sure to give a thumbs up, to like my video, and if you can share it after my video is over, and subscribe my channel by clicking on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future chemistry videos. Moving on, content. Well, in this lesson we are going to learn about melting and freezing, boiling and condensation, and sublimation, as I told earlier. That's just to give you a quick summary. Well then, melting and freezing. A physical change from solid to a liquid state is defined as melting, and liquid to solid is freezing. During melting, the particles of the solid gain sufficient energy and vibrate till they overcome the forces of attraction between them, moving faster and further apart. There's no rise in temperature at this junction. The heat energy is utilized to bring about the separation of particles at this temperature. We call this the melting point of a substance. The temperature remains constant until the whole solid has melted into a liquid. When the particles lose energy and move closer together at a constant temperature from a liquid state to solid state, we say that freezing occurs. Just take a container filled with water and put it into your refrigerator. You'll get a box of ice. Well, not a box, a container filled with ice. Well, in this here we have the first point as a summary of melting and freezing, the second point regarding melting, and third point which is regarding freezing. Now, it's boiling and condensation. A physical change from liquid to a gaseous state is boiling, and from gas to liquid, condensation. Well, that's same as the previous. The first point is for boiling, and condensation is just a summary. Then the second point, a further explanation. During boiling, the particles of the liquid gain sufficient energy and slide over each other. Still, they overcome the forces of attraction between them, moving randomly and very far apart. Similar to melting, there is no rise in temperature at this junction. The heat energy absorbed brings about further separation of particles at this temperature. We call this the boiling point of a substance. The temperature remains constant until the whole liquid has boiled into a gas. Third point, which is regarding condensation. The second point was regarding the boiling. The physical change from a gas into a liquid is called the condensation. Well, there's nothing much about condensation. It's basically the changing of gaseous state into a liquid state. Well, condensation occurs up in the atmosphere. You know why? The water vapor which evaporates from this Earth's surface and which goes on into the air at the very above, in the higher sky, it is very cold, right? It is not so hot as below, and due to the cold, the water vapor starts to convert into little bit liquids of water, and that's why you can see the formation of clouds, because clouds are the condensing water vapor, and that's basically clouds, and that get together as the temperature decreases, which means as it becomes more cold, it becomes water and then comes to our earth back again as rain. That's it. Then, sublimation. A physical change from solid state to a gaseous state without first becoming a liquid is called the sublimation. Examples of substances that undergo sublimation are carbon dioxide, mothballs, and iodine. Well, besides carbon dioxide and iodine, mothballs you see every day in your life, like inside cupboards and other sort of furniture keeping equipments, you see mothballs. to avoid certain animals. Well, that's not the case here. Sublimation means like mud balls, where they quickly change from solid state to gaseous state as you heat them. Got it? Alright. So I'm ready to give you some of very special thing, that is exam tips. Oh yes. At the melting point and the boiling point of any pure substance, no change in temperature occurs. That is, a constant temperature is maintained over the period of time that the substance undergoes a change in state. This means that the melting and the boiling points of a pure substance are fixed. Hence, the melting point and the boiling point of a substance can be used to determine the purity of a substance. One reason why solid carbon dioxide dry ice is used to keep ice cream cool is that dry ice sublimes directly into gaseous state and hence does not melt to produce a messy liquid. That's so cool. Well, and this is basically some exam tips that you could use in your exams, so that your exam becomes more easier and not difficult. Alright, so hope you guys learned very good things regarding melting and then boiling and condensation and sublimation. Well, so thanks for watching guys, and that's the end of my video. And if you forgot to hit the thumbs up button, click on it, like my video and share my video if you think that it is helpful and useful. And please make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos regarding